Cincinnati has a new top cop tonight, the 14th chief in police department history. Jeffrey Blackwell comes to the Queen City from Columbus and says he's eager to tackle the challenges that await him. The holidays are upon us and you want to knock out that shopping list, but consumer reporter John Mattery says you need to wait for certain things so you don't waste your money. Video of an astronaut singing in space has planet Earth paying attention.
Ground control to Major Tom, lock your...
Commander Chris Hadfield recorded his own version of David Bowie's Space Oddity while floating weightless in the International Space Station. One of the last things you'd expect to find under an escalator at Chicago's O'Hare Airport. I'll tell you what it was and how they got rid of it, coming up on 9 on Your Side at 6. Plus, how would you like to see this flying down your street? One family's harrowing experience that no one's explaining. We broke this story for you on WCPO.com. The U.S. Attorney's Office tells 9 on Your Side it doesn't know exactly where Dr. Durrani is right now, just that he is out of the country. In September, he did ask for permission to leave the country to visit his dying father in Pakistan and was denied. The attorney who is representing many of the clients in this civil litigation, Eric Dieters, sent me a 3-word text just a minute ago. I asked him for a comment on this. The response, can't gag order. Things got a little wild inside a tri-state church tonight. Take a look at this. Pastor Bishop set out to tame the horse as part of his lesson on overcoming adversities in life. Now, we fast forwarded this to get to the end. 10 minutes later, the pastor still holding on for the whole time, overcoming his own obstacle. Good for him.
That's
Pastor
amazing.
Bishop, the message of the week right there. And here's praying we don't have any wild rides on the interstate in the morning.
Well, I'll tell you what, the lesson I got from that is when the weather is rough, just hold on.
Yeah.
It will change.
And we want to stress nothing like that being seen outside of the windows in the tri-state, and we hope we don't see anything like that.
Exactly.
Okay,
Oh,
all right,
wow.
let's do this because we have these pictures just in from damage in Indianapolis. As we have told you, we have a sister station, Scripps Station WRTV, and you see that at the bottom of the screen. Certainly don't want to be on the interstate when you have this kind of activity moving through, and of course we're in a situation now where we've got a Bengals game wrapping up and people leaving, so we need to keep a close eye on that as well. Emergency management agencies across the area are preparing for whatever this storm might bring.
And joining us now live on the phone is Butler County EMA Operations Manager Matt Haverkos.
Needed to support other counties around us.
What is your confidence level of the technology that we have now to communicate between counties as to what's going on and alerting the surrounding counties?
Well, I would say it's probably improved quite a lot.
Our latest number, 50 tornadoes spotted. That's the latest number from CNN in our region. Nothing here yet. We just got information, Logan's Point, Indiana. The entire community of Logan's Point, Indiana, now evacuated because of gas leaks associated with tornadic activity in the Indiana area.
That's right. Just to let you all know, and this is aside from the weather, but the Bengals did just beat the Browns 41-20.
Well, that's good.
That's good. That is good. But it also means like 63,000 people are going to be leaving the stadium. But the good news is that the storm isn't here yet.
Yeah, this should give everyone enough time to clear out of there and get back. They just gave us the total, actually. 63,856 people was the attendance today. So a sellout crowd just about there, if not on a day where we had this potential. So good to know that everyone will be able to get out of there.
There will.
Our emergency leaders around the tri-state didn't take any chances as this storm moved in. In Dearborn County, they wasted no time putting an emergency plan into place. As the storm moved east into the tri-state, it lost some of its punch. Here now with why and why this rare November tornado outbreak. 9 First Warning Chief Meteorologist Steve Raleigh. Steve, crews are working through the night to restore power to homes and businesses across the tri-state. Right now, there are just over 17,000 outages. The hardest hit area, Claremont County.
President Obama there from the briefing room saying time is running out. He hopes that Congress.
Okay, so we just heard President Obama speaking about the potential for a government shutdown. He said this was entirely preventable were it not for the extraneous and controversial demands being made in the process. Another comment, one faction of one party of one house of Congress does not get to shut down the government. So some very strong statements.
It's something most people would agree with. The Congress needs to keep the government open, I think.
Yeah, well, we will see what happens in the hours that remain. If the government does shut down, the Obama administration says Obamacare, the sticking point of the shutdown, will be open for business.
A key point.
It was the family heirloom a local man thought he'd never see again, and with good reason. It was stolen in the 90s. Next on 9 on Your Side, the detective work and goodwill that made all the difference.
Claiming to be the destination for recruiters looking to hire beautiful people. That's tonight on 9 News at 11. Don't miss it.
No miss. An opportunity for rejection. Not exactly a beautiful forecast, but not too bad.
No, not bad at all, Julie.
Scientists are keeping a close eye on a huge satellite that will come crashing into the Earth's atmosphere Sunday or early Monday. The European Space Agency launched the Goce satellite in 2009 to chart the Earth's gravitational field. It is 17 feet long and weighs more than a ton. The satellite is expected to break up in the heat of re-entry, but leftover fragments, some weighing as much as 200 pounds, could pose a bit of a danger. A little unsettling.
Sounds like, remember, you wouldn't remember, you're too young, but
Oh,
certainly
well.
you'd know. Space Lab, what, no. Remember everybody's running around with hard hats and everything back?
I do remember that.
I
Sure
can't
you do.
help you,
Sure you
Clyde.
do.
He was
Sure.
nice to
Right.
me.
Oh, yes, he was. And where did it all land?
Yeah.
In the ocean.
Right, yeah.
Big
yeah,
whoop.
That's right. All right, let's talk about your forecast.